Hi guys, it's Shay. I'm here at Lovely Salon and Spa in St. Francis. I had a little extra time, so I wanted to introduce you to a new program that I'm offering as part of my mind-body sessions. It is called HeartMath. So I went through HeartMath training. HeartMath is an organization, a research organization really, and education that studies the effects of our heart rhythm physiologically on our mental state, in short. So it's the idea that our heart has its own intrinsic nervous system capacity, and when we bring our heart rate into coherence or into a steady rhythm with intentional breath, we then have a physiological effect on our other parts of our nervous system, right? Our central nervous system, that modulates our stress response. And so it's a biofeedback method truly, but they don't classify it as that, I think, because you'd have to be some sort of physician in order to be a biofeedback practitioner. And with HeartMath, anybody can do this. So I want to show you first, all we're doing with this program is measuring our heart rate variability. So when we take a nice breath in, or any breath in, our heart rate naturally increases. And when we exhale, our heart rate naturally decreases. And this is the autonomic nervous system doing what it does. So our sympathetic nervous system kicks in on the in-breath, and our parasympathetic kicks in on the out-breath. So this is partially why breathing practices can be so powerful, because many of us spend a lot of our time in sympathetic overdrive, in that kind of like fight or flight, rushed survival mode, or some of us spend our time in a collapsed state, where it is parasympathetic, but it's like complete defeat, depression, lethargy, feeling like we've given up on life, like just having nothing left. Usually because we've spent so much time in that opposite state. But anyway, I don't like using the term like it's a hack, but it's kind of a hack. So our breath has access to our nervous system, and by measuring our heart rate variability on a graph, we can actually have a visual representation of this powerful effect. So here I'm just going to clip my little heart monitor on my ear that's connected to my computer. They sell these through HeartMath for home use. You can have it hooked up to your cell phone or a computer, and there's apps out there where you actually can have your heart rate measured with your fingerprint on your camera, which is crazy, but it can track your heart rate. So anyway, lots of different ways to do it. This is just one of them, but I'll show you next the screen. So let's actually practice here. I'm going to start the program. It's just going to calibrate my heartbeat. Hopefully I have one. There it is. Okay, so regular heartbeat, and then it'll begin tracking my heart rate variability. So the difference in, I don't know, measurement between my in-breath and my out-breath, you can see, well, maybe you can't see, but on the left we have beats per minute. So I'm tracking right around anywhere between, I don't know, 80 and 100, which is kind of a lot. I've had some coffee and maybe I'm a little anxious talking to you guys. So you can see that there is a rhythm of sorts. It's kind of erratic and irregular. What I'll do next is show you this super simple breathing technique that can bring our heart rate into better coherence. So they have done enough study to determine that an interval of 5 seconds for the in-breath and the out-breath, with little to no pause in between each, is like the fastest way or the best way to bring our heart rate into coherence, into this rhythm that is smooth and even. So let's practice that and see what changes. And you certainly can practice with me. We'll just begin our in-breath An out breath. An in breath. An out breath. Okay, so that was enough breathing to see the dramatic change in my heart rate variability measurement, just doing super chill 5-second in and out breathing. So this difference between the speeding up and slowing down of my heart rhythm shows my variability, and we want a high variability. This is pretty lovely here. So it shows like the resilience and the robustness of my nervous system's ability to respond to stimuli such as my heart rate increasing, and then return to a nice low baseline. So that change in between the stimulus, and the slowing down, seeing that as a high variability is a positive thing. We might not all be there, and certainly this is on like a low intensity challenge, so it can measure to more specificity, and which just allows you to practice more. So anyway, this is the very basics of the HeartMath program. Like I said, it's something that I use to help my clients kind of track where they're at stress-wise and remind them over and over again, because it takes practice, that utilizing our breath either in times of stress or not in times of stress to just kind of help repattern our nervous system. When we practice this over time, our heart rate and our body has memory. It begins to remember that we have the ability to slip into this more regulated state, and of course that's what allows us to experience more peace regardless of what is going on in our day. So anyway, thanks for visiting with me and checking out this new software. And yeah, if you have more questions, reach out. Schedule a mind-body treatment. We can use the software and experience some different breath techniques, body work techniques, and meditation techniques to help solidify these practices in your regular life. All right, love you guys. Have a good day.